see us coming to blows. Allied with France. Disband unit. Seeing the real you, he turns around, she looks at you. Have you prayed lately? And counterbar turned. The question underscores the distance between you that for the last year has been growing. I think you should, I do almost every night. You laugh. For all her human flaws, she is still your wife. She draws closer, the hint of a smile spreading across her face. What are you laughing at? Counterbar turned. The economy is doing laughably good! I almost want to go with it. But for the next 6 years, we lose 5 legitimacy and 2 prestige a year. That would completely kill me. We're getting there. Targ. Harold from Liege. Little nose, don't you think? The tales of faceting. Gem cutting masters in Liege have made a breakthrough in diamond cutting by experimenting with diamond dust suspended in oil under scarifs? Scythes? I don't know. This is allowing the Ligenian artisans to cut the rare stones in entirely new shapes and to much greater brilliance. The resulting technique, known as faceting, produces a stone of a more pleasing geometric shape and with much better optical qualities. As the new stones and the technique for making them spread across courts and workshops, the demand for jewelry, diamonds, and precious stones is rising greatly. Sadly, we don't have any of that here. Liege, gems will now be produced in Liege. They get diamond districts until the end of the game, giving plus 0.50 local goods produced, and increasing trade value modifier by 15%. Or adding 15%. You get what I mean. Price of gems changes by 25% until 2nd of January 1821. And positively by 25%. Just having a quick message. Vassal of England. Oh shit! Tyrone now is now English territory. Fuck. We're actually strong enough to proclaim guarantee. Allied to rival. You. Dumfries. I would love to, but I can only rival awfully. And we've got an alliance, and no. Now. I can't remember what I was going to do. My mind is blanking today. Oh, yes. To do that. Zero left in this one. Ooh, drop you. Save us a couple pittance. Boundary dispute. The lack of good maps or the tools to create accurate maps has helped our cause in the border region of Ulster. Our local authorities... Ulster's over there. Our local authorities have been able to make use of certain ambiguities to make a convincing case that Tyrone should belong to Desmond, rather than to England. Should we press these claims or let them slide? So either we provoke England when we're not ready to. Okay. First, declare war on them. Britain, Ulster has to join. Brittany will probably join. So will Portugal, and so will the fucking Papal State. Okay. My other allies will not join because they're scared shitless of England, threatened by me, or like England. Settled the issue. Okay, firstly. Papal State. Improve our standings. Savoy, Naples, Florence, and Croatia. Croatia? Okay, let's improve our relations. I'm trying to make Donegal here my vassal. Wave of obscurantism. Do it. Keep going right by it. Here it is. One bit of advice I remember seeing is never fall behind on this. Should have said that sooner. And these have gone a bit low. It's now a navigator. Increase the ship durability. Pay it. Boom. But yeah, unless they scale such that having more will mean that they'll end up working their way above upkeep, it's useless to me. Must be the case. The dynasty of our noble Earl Fitzgerald is certainly a powerful one. Though true Canterbury deter they rule our nation will do so for many years to come. However, even the greater sometimes needed help. Thankfully, Fitzgerald's family has tied strong bonds to other great powers, such as Domhill House, led by no other than Calvig I, King of Tyrconnell. His gracious wife, Aifric, is a daughter of her own royal house, an invaluable contact. Perhaps ask her to influence her husband to lend a hand. Need a bit of money, if you could send us a little bit. We got 10, and we like them by 75 more. Finally, we heard back from dearest Aifric. Aifric, it's Aifric? Aoife? No, that's spelled differently. Aifric? I'm not sure. Regarding a request for her husband, noble king is decided granted. The reply returned with coffers of gold to fill our emptying treasury. A letter of thanks from me sent to him. Long may he reign. To Howard to Connacht. Repay loan. Ooh, we actually make enough to have an advisor. Production efficiency could work. Let's demand old rights. That's fine. Please make me money. Yeah, it just took a moment to kick into effect. Sligo is still trying to rebel. Oh. We're not economically strong enough compared to Tyrconnell. Okay. That was my ankle. I think one of these fell off. Yeah, they did. Yeah, it was one of the Italian bits. One of the cardinals in Desmond has proven to be a skilled administrator and already provides useful advice to the Earl. This one making him minister in a government would almost only be a formality, but an important formality nonetheless, since he may grow more powerful yet. Having a cardinal in our service would most certainly lend us credibility with the Pope and strengthen the sentiment that Desmond is a Catholic nation first and foremost. 10 prestige, or the clergy get 5 influence. But we get minus 5% until 1503. We get minus 5% stability cost modifier, 1% missionary strength, tolerance to true fate, and 0.50 papal influence, and minus 2% tolerance of heretics. Sure. Warm desire is getting high. Ooh, they actually produce paper. Paper is a necessity for all types of advanced accounting, administration, and diffusion of knowledge, and the process of its production was originally devised in China, and so it made its way to all corners of the world. Far superior to other types of writing materials such as parchment, the large-scale production of paper required a specialized set of skills and equipment, making it a rare and sought-after commodity. Papacy. In a theocracy, authority is derived from a divine power. One cause will often be the clergy itself and the head of the state, their leader. The Coast, Religious Center, Conquest of Rome, Sistine Chapel, the Vatican Library, Diplomatic Edition. Need administrative 4. I'd love to get that. Jesus. Plus 50% trade power is nice. Okay, yeah. We'll call diplomat. Yep. Nothing else I can do there. Okay, that's all Naples. Get along quite well with Scotland. Feel we're not strong enough, and we don't have a powerful enough economic base. Be all the debt I have. Ugh, yeah. If it isn't, well, I'm surprised. Embrace an institution. Just construction cost, development cost. I would like to go into it, but I can't justify it just yet. I'm here for this. Maybe I'm overstating its value, but it's first goddamn building I've been able to make. Bordeaux has a cardinal. Sickness of the Earl. He's fallen ill and cannot handle all aspects of ruling Desmond for the time being. How should we handle this? Delegate more to the provinces. The burghers gain more loyalty. But it also increases autonomy change by 0.05. This increases noble loyalty, reduces national tax modifier. Fine. And that me went up by 10%. Reassuring. Noble families feud. Violence among leading families within the state is never far from the surface. Recently, two noble families have quarreled in Tadhamhanahan, where the dispute has become so heated that the two parties seem set to raise arms against each other unless we can settle the issue. Side with one family, 8 noble regiments, my Adam's apple, rise up. Let them fight it out. They gain 25% local autonomy, or try to settle the issue. If I had the right traits, maybe I could have found something better. Plus 50%. We've gained the trade protection cog spell against Holland. Hunt down the privateers that harm your trade, or Friesland and Holland. Okay, I have no idea where they're actually hitting. Tell me it's the place over here, is it? I don't know how we've traded all the way over there, but sure. Yeah, we've got 7 trade. Somehow. Apparently just like there's a portal over here. Austria's declared war on their new enemy Bohemia. Conquest. Naples, elect a new pope. These don't love me like these do. They're feeling threatened. We get along. Declare war. No Cocos Belly, military access for all marriage. Sadly, I can't really do much here. northern part of Denmark. I'm not sure where to go from here. That's the issue. We can't just lay down a claim anywhere. We have to be, like, connected. I hate Scotland. Ooh, allied with England, Castile, and Gelby. Oh, Castile didn't like England. Still allied with someone allied with them. Vassal of England. Zero liberty desire. Okay, what's the details on a loan? The influence is now increased, decreased. Oh no. Ten loans for 350 something. There. Clergy losing power. There we go. Cardinal loan. Loan. Not entirely sure why loans were taken out, but sure. Ignore them. Race and institution. Sure. Under our enlightened leadership, we are now a proud nation. We've embraced the Renaissance. Reduces construction cost and development cost. We almost have this. Enables men-at-arms, longbow, and infantry? Never seen that word. A pike is a remarkably simple weapon to make, but to get the full benefit of the use of spikes, it's required for the whole formation to be wielding weapons of similar length and blade. Standardized pikes. Combat weight increased by 2, infantry shock by 0.15, and cavalry shock by 0.20. Okay, so these are the same power you need for this. Okay, I didn't realize. Thought it was a separate system. Okay, I get it now. Like, you use these to unlock it, but it's unlocked by a different system. It's not, these are used to unlock and, well, these are used to buy it and unlock it. I thought it was unlocked under a different system, with these just being the currency to buy it. So I guess that was a penalty in trying to upgrade places so much. Good to know. Now I do. Marital bliss. Her Majesty the Queen is of course a constant companion and a good advisor in her own right, where apart from that role, her Queen is also representative of the Crown to the O'Rourke House and vice versa. At times, this is not an arrangement without benefits. Today, Fiona seemed very pleased to announce that her family decided to show support for the house and for the union of Concober III and Fiona. So we either gain 5 prestige and avoid being indebted to her home family, or we gain a bit of money, which we need, and we're now in their debt. Pragmatic solution is how we rendered by Emperor Ladislaus Postumus von Habsburg on 23rd of June 1487, established the indivisibility of his lands and established succession by order firstborn child, even to a woman. No doubt, Ladislaus also plans for his female heir to in time take the seat on the imperial throne. And these have been fully annexed. He'll be nice. Oof, fucking expensive though. Oh, nice. He's the navigator. Good. I'm gonna stop for a sec, BRB. Hey, folks, and I'm back. For those entire 2-hour set there, I did. The mic was on the wrong setting. Apologies for that. That jewel on it is annoying me. Dermot Darcy. So you love me. You're intimidated by me. You love me. Huh. On the 1st of September 1610, the province will slip far enough from their grip and they will lose the core province. A nation will lose the core province 150 years after most recent of the fallen, after having received it. After the most recent time the nation was at war with the current owner, the most recent owner changed the province. Okay. France just dictated a new pope. Wait. Denmark owns Sweden. Wow. Okay. And you're sure we can't build... There's no possible neighboring province to fabricate a claim on. So are we just stuck here on this island? I would have to go to England. And then maybe from England I could hop over? Yeah, I could actually... I could claim these. Ooh. Okay, there's these. The Gaeleg were mercenary bands from the Hebrides who mixed traditional Gaelic and Norse styles of warfare to great effect. Augmented Gaelic warriors before them, the Gaeleg, I have no idea, used a two-handed battle axe, but were also well armoured in the Norse style with chainmail and helmets. They appeared in Ireland from the mid-13th century and soon became highly sought-after warriors in service of great Irish chiefs right through to the 16th century. The Gaeleg fought alongside the retainers, what was known as a spar, consisting of the warrior, his kern, a Gaelic squire armed with a pike or javelin. Hear me, hear the game, see the game, MD recording, 58, 7, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3. And his horseboy, armed with a short bow or a shaft, or his horseboy, armed with a short bow or a sheaf of darts. Collectively, 1, 2, 3. Where am I? Collectively, these spars would group in war bands or Kuruhad? I have no idea. Which could number over 100 strong. The Gaeleg were feared by the English as, well, no match for heavy medieval army in the open field, proved deadly force in small, close confrontations. As a result, they were often used by Irish lords, shock troops in ambush situations. These Hebridean warriors did also find success on the open battlefield, most notably at Bannockburn in 1314. A longbow. Longbow was a missile weapon mostly used by infantry from England and missile weapon mostly used by infantry from England and Wales from 14th to 16th century. The weapon was very accurate and at a long range and powerful enough to penetrate chainmail armor. The English used this weapon with great success in 100 Years' War against France, never more so than at the battles of Carse and Agincourt. With the development of gunpowder, the longbow became obsolete. This was not because it was less powerful than the early muskets, because to become a good longbowman, you had to train for many years, while training people to use firearms was much easier. I remember there being a saying, to train an archer, you start with their grandfather. It's a long-term commitment. Men-at-arms were professional soldiers in Western Europe of the late Middle Ages. Knights and noble families would employ... the man-at-arms was a professional. The man-at-arms was a professional soldier in Western European armies of the late Middle Ages. Knights and noble families would employ a number of men-at-arms to form the retinue. They would tend to be better armed and armoured than the ordinary feudal foot soldier. During the Hundred Years' War, men-at-arms were those soldiers who fought on horseback or with heavy weaponry, but were not of a high social standing, so could not be referred to as knights. The better equipped and trained were known as sergeants at arms. Wow, there's a ton. Okay, so these two got offensive shock. The green pips mean defensive. The goldy, amber pips mean offensive. So these have double offensive, have 2 offensive morale. While these have 1 offensive and defensive morale. These have offensive shock, defensive shock. So I guess you can kind of min-max what you want. Like these infantry would be good in a army going off to beat the shit out of someone, but less useful on defense, morale-wise. So you'd want either of these. So, for the sake of balance, maybe I might just go with these. Hmm. 23. Oh, halberd infantry is also a thing. Oh, I didn't know about you. I like halberds. So, the Chavachi was made up of small groups of light cavalry units and were mainly used for raiding and pillaging. Chivalry tactic was successfully employed during the Reconquista and the 100 Years' War. Ooh, Dragoon. I do love the Heavenward cinematic of like the guy fixing his gauntlet. That does look cool. Yeah. I'm not sure what to do. Hey, want to use my land? In order for our goals to study, the troops of Scotland should be allowed military access to our nation. We hope they will all perish in a pointless war. The hell? Calm down. They're ostensibly our allies. Don't see the benefit in basing ourselves in their ports. 1, 2, 3. Repay it. Sooner that's done, the better. If they're insistent on doing this, bring it. Okay. As time goes on, these negatives will go down very slowly. Too many diplomatic relations again. Okay, their military is at 7. Mine is at 5. I have fallen greatly behind. Theirs is at 6, 7. A down-to-earth sailor. We receive word of a man rising quickly through the ranks of our navy. A born leader, yet humble of character, the seafarer has been brought to detention by recommendation from his fellow sailors. They claim almost superstitiously that the man is a natural affinity with the sea. They waste it not to not promote him. Damn, he is good. He might make my navy actually worth something. Nine loans, 317 gold. Jesus. Ignored him. Advisor died? Ah. You. Still? Fuck both of you. Rumors say that sailors came back from a trip sick like hell, and ones who didn't die on board infested the whole of Sligo with the disease. It's time to act before the country dies from coughing and cold sweat. We lose 50 administrative power, and Sligo is crippled for the next 10 years. Could send a gift. Yeah. Housing machinery government is as important as machinery itself, and one should never forget the importance of religion when doing so. Local officials report that a local man, Matt Gamhain Boyle, has some rather intriguing ideas on how to create better fortifications. However, he's reluctant to leave his hometown. Let him stay. Now the place just has 25% better fortifications, inherently. Or defensiveness, or what have you. Our military technology is increased to 6 at Quiribus. Although hand cannons had been developed in China in the 12th century and spread to Europe by the 14th, the weaknesses of these weapons reduced their battlefield utility. The light and reliable Aquarius was able to displace bow due to 3 main factors. It had better armor penetration, easier to train men to use it, and didn't rely on the strength of the user. Military tactics plus 0.25, combat weight increased by 2, infantry fire increased by 20, infantry shock increased by, 0.20, shock increased by 0.30, can now build the barracks. Which increases local manpower. Temporary insanity to monarch. Karnabak III has been acting very strange the last couple of months. It would seem like he's suffering from temporary insanity. So the realm is left with very little efficient guidance. I'd increase administrative power, or army tradition and navy tradition. Architectural visionary. Nice. Way to go, Tig. Do it stability. Well, I could do it both, really. That's annoying. Ooh. Already people exploring. Wow, I'm actually making money here. No. Where's my boats? Still lost. I'm really not sure how I would win here. Oh, you no longer love me, you're threatened. You're all threatened. I guess I don't have the DLC that covers like regional edicts. Oh wait. I want to try something. Exit main menu. I'm going to start again. But see... my mind's blanking. If I can't do better. Now that I get more of the mechanics of it.